What's up, guys? We are back with another auto auction update, man. We got a few cars on the list, some good, some not so good, and we're at my favorite auction today, man. So hopefully we can grab something cheap. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you're wondering what any of these cars are gonna go for, be sure to tune in tomorrow as that video will be out first thing in the AM. Let's get right into it now, shall we? Alrighty, guys, first up, man, we got a 2003 Saturn L300, 137,000 miles, rebuilt title, bad head gasket. We don't want no bad head gasket Saturn, so let's just keep it moving. We got a 07 Ford Taurus here, 94,000 miles on the dash. First glance, it does seem pretty fair. The mileage is pretty low at 94,000 miles. A 07 Ford Taurus. Honestly, I had one of these. It got me where I needed to go, but you know, you're taking a gamble. Me personally, I'm gonna be cool on the Taurus, but at 94,000 miles, it's a cool gamble to take if you want. The interior is pretty fair. I don't see anything that really stands out to me, other than that tire being flat right there. That's nothing. You might need a tail light. You can find that at the junkyard for like 10 bucks. No biggie. Pretty cool looking car though. Pretty decent all around. I'm sure it does run. It says start and drive, so we'll see what it is putting like when it comes to the auction. Alrighty, guys, next up, man, we got a 95 Ford F-150 here, 222,000 miles on the dash. It does have the hips on it, the flare side. Pretty decent little truck. Nice F-150. And again, it does have the flare side with the hips on that bad boy. So if you had like some rims with some lips on them, ooh, this thing will be so nice. Look at the bed. You got a little skinny bed back there, but big enough. If you take a look at the inside, it does seem pretty fair. Pretty decent interior. The back is fair as well. You will need a radio, but it is a 95, guys, so you can't expect this thing to be totally intact, but it does look good enough for what it is. Seems pretty legit. I wouldn't mind riding this joint. And you do. Oh, I thought it had the double dually wheels on the back. I thought it did. Oh, if you need a Ford, get it at Galpin. Wow, they got this thing in 1995 at Galpin Ford. What y'all think about it, man? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys, if you want to take a chance on a foreign whip, man, we got a 1997 Mercedes E420 here. Never heard of that one. Never heard of the E420. If you guys know anything about the 420 series, let me know in the comments below. This thing has 195,000 miles, no reverse on it. So you better pull into a parking space and hit the neutral on the way out, but seems pretty fair. No body damage or nothing like that. The paint is super faded. So if we take a look at the inside, you do have some gray leather. It is pretty whooped. This car has been through the loops, but nothing too bad. You will need a transmission, so that transmission is probably going to be worth more than the car, unless you can find one at an auction, of course. But even then, I probably wouldn't want to get a Benz with a broken transmission this old, man. This thing is going to be freaking hard to find. But let me know what you guys think about it. Would you work on it? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, guys, we got an 05 Saturn Relax. Wow, that's an interesting name. A Saturn Relax. It must be comfy inside. Has 160,000 miles on the dash. First glance, it does look pretty cool. The headlights will need to be restored. I guess they were part of the jockey club, whatever that means. If we take a look at the inside, we do have some decent leather interior, which is a plus. You do have all 3 rows with the little TV up here. You can play the PlayStation, Xbox, all the above. Seems pretty legit. It is a Saturn, so I wouldn't bid too much on it. I don't even think there's a Saturn dealer in town. I haven't even seen one. But this window will need to be replaced, so I'm sure this thing is going to go cheap at the auction, as people are going to see this and they're going to see Saturn and they're going to see broken windows. So I'm sure it's going to go cheap. 160,000 miles. Would you guys bid on it? Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. You know, every now and then we will see these cars pop up. It's a 2004 Chevy Tahoe, 150,000 miles on the dash. Does say it has a rear diff problem, but you guys know my buddy has one of these sitting in his driveway, so we can easily get this thing and put it back together pretty easy. The tires are super worn, they're bald, but the wheels are nice. It is the Z71 package truck, so this thing is actually the more expensive one. It is worth something here. Pretty good looking truck, I'm digging it. It does say it has a rear diff problem, but let's check out the inside. Does seem pretty clear. This is something I definitely would want to bid on here today, guys. It does have the third row with the middle opening right there, which is a plus. Seems pretty fair. You will need a radio. All in all, not that bad. So get that rear diff swapped out or whatever, and you'd have a nice Z71 truck. Pretty nice looking truck, and you got the updated wheels on there, so that's a plus too, man. And I believe it's a 5.3 in here. Let me know what y'all think about it. 150,000 miles. I think you still got a lot of room to go. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Next up, man, we got a 2001 Mercedes ML450 here. 204,000 miles on the dash. Man, they was drag racing a foreign on this thing and bashed that joint, dog. This thing looked whooped. But nothing a simple bumper and hood can replace. If we take a look at the inside, looks like the airbags might have popped out in this joint, so it may be a salvage title, I don't know. But a Benz with the airbags gone, man, I'm kind of cool. I'm sure it's gonna be a bunch of codes and everything on the dash, but you may be able to just easily put that back up. But I'll just leave it just in case, because people are gonna see that and they're gonna be like, oh no, I'm not gonna bid on it. So I'll let somebody get it cheap. This tail light is hanging out, and it is, I guess, can you guys see that? AMG, does have the AMG package. Not much AMG left when it's a 2001, man. The AMG nowadays is so updated. It's like, what's a AMG on an older Benz now? What y'all think about it though? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, man, we got an 03 GMC Envoy. It is the V6. If it was a V8, you can literally take the rear diff off of this one and put it on that that Chevy Tahoe right there, because they're pretty much the exact same truck, more or less. 194,000 miles on it. Does seem pretty fair body wise. Headlights could use some restoration, but that's no biggie. Body does look to be in pretty good shape. 194,000 miles. If we take a look at the inside, it does have some pretty decent, nice cloth gray interior, which looks really good. I wouldn't mind bidding on this thing. It's pretty intact. It does have an aftermarket radio, so that's a plus there too. Pretty decent Envoy. Yeah, I wouldn't mind bidding on this. It does have some new tires on there as well, so whoever had this car, I guess they took pretty good care of it, and it does have some pretty decent mileage for the year. So what do you guys think about the GMC Envoy, man? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, man, we got a 2004 Honda Odyssey here. 212,000 miles on the dash. First glance, it does look pretty good. Looks really good, man. I don't see anything that stands out. You will need a hubcap in the back, no biggie. If we slide through this joint, see that one's missing a hubcap. We can open the door here. We do have some decent gray cloth interior, which does look pretty fair. You do have the second row and third row back there. Both those seats look to be in good condition, as well as that one. And you do have a Pioneer aftermarket radio, so that's a plus there. This will definitely be something we can bid on, as this should be pretty easy to get rid of. 212,000 miles. I still think you got a lot of room to go, guys, and it's in pretty excellent condition. What y'all think about it, man? Let me know in the comments below. I'm not really into the 2002 Chevy Venture with 127,000 miles. Not really my flavor, but we got another 2002 Honda Odyssey here, 217,000 miles on this one. So if you don't get the white one, you can double back and get the burgundy one. But this one seems pretty fair too. The hood, the roof does look to be fading a little bit. You do got a little scrape right here in the front. Nothing too crazy though. Headlights could be restored. And on these ones, you don't have those steel wheels. You have actual like Honda wheels. So that's a plus. You have full tint on this daddy out here. You have as well gray interior, and you just see the difference between this one in that one. This one has third row as well, but the interior on the other one is a little bit better. And they both have the in-dashes on them, so you never would think that people with these minivans would put like radios like that into these cars. Little do you know, they be in this joint jamming. Yeah, that's cool. They be having a whole party up in this joint, dog. What y'all think about it, man? Let me know in the comments below. Jimmy, did you move my Daewoo? Who recognizes that? Did you move my Daewoo? I'll give it to you guys after we go around. Next up, we got a 2000 Daewoo, 65,000 miles, man. I haven't seen a Daewoo in so long. These things don't even pretty much exist anymore. However, this one is a pretty decent one, low mileage, 65,000 miles on the dash. Pretty nice interior, nice tan cloth interior, really clean looking car. Really clean, guys. I think this will probably be a pretty good looking car. This will definitely be something to bid on here. I mean, we don't see it much, but it is clean enough to where we can be able to sell it with little to no problem. You will need a tail light there. You should be able to find that pretty cheap as well. Really good looking car though, man. Got a slight tequila kick here in the fender, nothing crazy. You can easily get that popped out. What y'all think about the Daewoo, man? Let me know in the comments below. Alrighty, guys, next up, man, we got a 05 Buick LeSabre here, 115,000 miles on the clock. Does look like it has 4 different wheels. You got some rims up front, you got a donut tire in the back, but we'll get there. 115,000 miles. Okay, so we're missing 1 wheel. If we buy this, we can actually take the wheels off the Century and put it on here. That's at least what I would do. Do have some pretty decent interior. You guys can see the back, nothing really that stands out. Everything in here seems to be intact. 115,000 miles, man. Wouldn't mind throwing that throwing the rims from the Buick on here and getting rid of this and making my money back for both of them. That would be ideal, at least. What y'all think about the Buick though, man? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, guys, we got a 2000 Nissan Maxima, 188,000 miles on the dash. First glance, it does seem pretty cool. It is super dusty. I mean, we are on a dirt ground, so that's gonna help out with the selling, getting me that cheaper price. If you take a look at it though, it does look really great all around. You take a look at the interior, it does seem pretty fair. It's some nice cloth interior. I mean, it's not the best, but a nice detail. You should be able to get this thing looking pretty decent. Give this thing a nice wash. I bet it'll change the whole appearance up. What y'all think about the Maxima though, man? Let me know in the comments below. It's kind of like the Infiniti i30 that we have. Next up, guys, we got a 04 Ford Mustang here, 106,000 miles on the dash. Looks like they replaced the bumper already. No biggie there. It's not the V8. That's unfortunate, but fortunate enough for us, I guess. If you take a look at the inside, it does have some cloth, regular Mustang seats, nothing crazy. You guys can take a look at the back. Seems pretty fair as well. Aftermarket Pioneer radio. Pretty low mileage at 106. You can easily, I guess they was trying to go with the two-tone effect, but you can easily get these bumpers painted back silver. Oh, wow. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah, it's gonna be a little bit more than a painted bumper, but this thing all is super whipped all in the quarter panel over here. Me personally, I'm cool, but if y'all like it, man, I love it. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. We don't want the Malibu with 141,000 miles. What about this 2002 Honda Civic, 196,000 miles? I would get this. Headlights could use some restoration. All wheels match. Body does look to be in good shape. It does have the sunroof. We pop this bad boy open. It is an auto. Seems pretty legit, guys. You got something holding something up here. I don't know what's going on down there, but interior looks fair. I mean, it could be a little bit better. Stock radio. We'll see what this joint goes for. Maybe we can grab it, judging it runs right and everything. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments below. We got a 2000 Saturn with 77,000 miles. We got a 05 Corolla here, 201,000 miles on it. You do got a huge tequila kick here in the door. So this is definitely gonna be something we're not into repairing or making it look good. So, ooh, you run by that with your clothes off, you getting chopped up. Chop suey. 2000 Nissan Sentra, manual trans, no start. 2002 Chevy Cavalier, no start. Pontiac Grand Am GT, no start. That was my first car, but black. 99 Ford, bad transmission. Honda Accord, no start. No start on the Yukon, no start on the Ford, no start on the Alero. On the Prelude. Oh, we can probably get the radiator and the catalytic converter off this joint, 150 together. Shoot, hold up. You can use this as a parts car. They got the radiator in this joint right there. And then we need a catalytic converter. So should we buy the Buick Century and fix ours with it? This will be pretty easy. We just gotta cut the cats off of this one. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about it though in the comments below. So alrighty guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video, man. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you're wondering what any of these cars go for, be sure to tune in tomorrow morning as that video will be out first thing in the AM. Today I'm looking at, I'll consider the Ford Taurus, the Envoy, the white Honda van, the Daewoo, and the Buick LeSabre. Maybe something else, who really knows, but tune in tomorrow to find out, man. And until next time, guys, I guess I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.